So, in summary, we've broken down all the components that exist within your group's fully insured medical plan. We spoke about the carrier model and ultimately how those claims get processed and by all the middlemen in which are at play. Now, what this does is it presents several opportunities for you as an organization to unlock savings. And the way to go about doing that is by changing the model and changing the way you insure your medical coverage. If we come out of that fully insured model and into a self-insured model, one of the first things that happens is we break down this seal of secrecy, this wall, where you really have no access to your claims data. So one of the tremendous things that it does for an organization is that it gives you access and transparency to your claims data, because you can't solve a problem that you really don't know even exists. So anytime you have catastrophic claims, you know exactly where they're coming from, and we can put measures in play to protect ourselves against it. But more importantly, what we're doing here is allowing ourselves to put cost containment measures in place in order to cut out the middlemen and put dollars back in your pocket. So there are various ways that you could self-insure as an organization. I don't want to get too into the weeds here because that's not necessarily what this is about. I more so want to highlight the areas and opportunities for savings that you can experience if you do take on self-insurance. Now, I'll be covering topics in self-insurance around level funding, captives, and self-funding areas for you as an organization later as we go on in the channel. But for now, I just want to focus on areas where you can save. So as a small, medium-sized organization, you'll look for level funded and captive options, and larger groups will typically look for just traditional self-insured options where you're going to market for a stop-loss carrier to cover catastrophic claims. Now, as far as an administrative perspective, you can now go to market and take your own TPA or third-party administrator to manage the claims and process them. Now, as they come in, you're getting transparent data in real time so that you know exactly what's happening. And the best part about this is that it looks and feels exactly like your fully insured plan. You can still leverage and lease the networks of Blue Cross Blue Shield, United, Cigna, Aetna, et cetera, through a third-party administrator that allows you to. So now you have control of your TPA. You have control over your claims and your claims data. So this is a way for you to cut your fees around how the claims are processed.